Our third sense of desert is what I will call fitting with public rules and their purposes. What do I mean by this? Well, I'm building on the idea of legitimate entitlement, right? But I'm narrowing it down a little bit. So legitimate entitlement says that you deserve to have something if there's a system of rules in place, and according to the system of rules, you ought to be able to take it, obtain it, keep it, whatever it is, right? So the fact that you have it is consistent with or even demanded by the rules. Fits with public rules and their purposes goes a little further. It says that not only do the rule, according to the rules, should you get to keep it, but that's the kind of thing we're aiming at with the rules, right? The rules are supposed to be designed so people like you can have this kind of thing, right? People like you meaning more or less people with the talents, motivation, and hard work that you've put in. So to talk about this, we need to think in terms of the purpose behind the public rules. So let's look at Rawls' three principles. Right? In a larger sense, we could say that the goal is to enable different people, right, with different goals, plans, and purposes, right, to make a choice of lifestyle and to the extent possible be able to realize their diverse choices of lifestyle. Now let's narrow it in a little bit and let's look at the second and third principles, especially the third principles. If we ask the question, why are people allowed to have inequalities in wealth, right? Why do we say that why do we have a free market, right? Why do people get to keep the proceeds from their private businesses? The answer is going to be that one of the major reasons is to encourage people to work hard so that there will be more to go around for everyone. Right? So if you ask, why do we let Bill Gates get incredibly wealthy? The answer is because the system that lets Bill Gates get incredibly wealthy, right, not only doesn't harm, but it's beneficial to the people on the bottom rung in the long run. Right? Now, on the other hand, right, if someone gets rich gambling at the casino or wins the lottery, we might say, you know what? It's in the rules of the system, right? We might need to allow that. We might have very good reasons for having the rules in place, but this is an either indifferent or unwanted byproduct, right? We don't care if people are able to get rich from gambling. That doesn't give any benefit to anyone else, right? So we're not against it, right? But it's not something that we don't look at it and say, hey, yeah, that's what the rules are all about, enabling people or encouraging people to gamble and have big winnings at gambling.